thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Swung on and shot toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, exclusively on MLB Network. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, center fielder, Christian Kelly.
Price ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santiago is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
First baseman, Brandon.
Lifted in the air out to right. Santiago is under this one. And that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Michael Santiago. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Michael Santiago.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other really avoided a worse fate. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, runner at first to start the inning.
Number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Michael Santiago.
Hard hit ball to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stephen Vogt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Stephen Vogt.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The National League jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner is the winning pitcher of record. David Price only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the American League. No runs. 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Tyler Skaggs will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Skaggs, one thing that you think of when you think of Tyler Skaggs, big overhand curveball. He's another guy that's coming back from Tommy John surgery. Good fastball, 92 to 95 miles an hour. Curveball, knuckle curve, a spike curveball, and a really good one. We'll mix in the changeup. The key for Tyler Skaggs, command of the curveball. If he has it, he'll be around for a long time in this one.
Duffy scoops it up onto Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Santiago is there. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ricky Weeks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 3-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go.
One.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it.
1-1-1.
On. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santiago is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, Michael Santiago comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Yeah, great job right there. Hit that ball hard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Santiago gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Albert Pujols.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
C.J. Cron.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Up next for the Rays, Steven Souza. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Santiago moves over. He's got it one away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Santiago makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Michael Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Michael Santiago.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So a runner at first now with 1 away.
Center fielder, number 27, Hard.
8-5 tonight. The Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Danny Farquhar earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Saturday night baseball now from Southern. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago has a play. He makes the play. Long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. And now for the Angels, Michael Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Miller is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Ready now for L.A., Michael Santiago.
Michael Santiago.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Come on,
Hard hit ball to second.
Out.
Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field.
2.
Oh, and he botches it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Michael Santiago. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Albert now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Souza is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Andrew Heaney earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cam Bedrosian hammers down. Afternoon. Baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Jesse Chavez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Steven Souza.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santiago looks up. Gone! A solo home run there for Steven Souza. Number 11 for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning.
The box now, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
2-2-2.
Santiago will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Santiago has a read on it.
Hit me, relay.
2 gone. At the plate, Michael Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. And
hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Santiago is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Santiago. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Souza is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Now at the plate, Michael Santiago, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a two-run double, and it catapults him back out in front by a run. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-4, the outcome today. The Los Angeles Angels get their 20. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A. So coming to the plate, Michael Santiago. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. He's set, and the pitch. chopped toward the second baseman. Murphy has it, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Santiago, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Adam Lind. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, Derek Norris.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. At the plate, Michael Santiago, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Michael Santiago.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Adam Lind, as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit in the air to right field. Santiago giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see. In now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Santiago, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Here's Albert now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Washington.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Santiago will wait on it, and he's got it for the first down. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Wednesday. Striding in, Michael Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't.
Here's Adam Lind. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now is Adam Eaton. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Now at the plate, Michael Santiago. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Michael Santiago comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Eaton. And off the batter's eye for a home run. And him ready to take his axe again, Michael Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Michael Santiago will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ballgame. 16-7 this evening. The Washington Nationals wrap out 19. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Xander Bogaerts.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Santiago on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Michael Santiago. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. From the stretch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Young to the track, to the wall. Gone! Digging in, Michael Santiago. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the box, Michael Santiago. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat. Leading off the inning, Michael Santiago, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one. Striding in once again, Michael Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did! Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the... Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at 8. Next up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt.
In the second spot tonight, the designated hitter, Brock Holt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Michael Santiago. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Santiago.
line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
Ready once again, Michael Santiago.
Michael Santiago.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the 2-out threat will not come. Digging in to try it again, Michael Santiago.
Right fielder, Michael Santiago.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Santiago. It in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Santiago. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is right there, one down. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away. Here's Chris Young, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season?
Afternoon baseball. Jesse Chavez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first. So stepping in, Michael Santiago coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, 32 down for the season. Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there. the play is made here. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Santiago looking up. Gone! Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Third home run for him on the year, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in, Michael Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Santiago.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santiago going back on it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long.
Michael Santiago will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of it? At the plate, Michael Santiago.
Right fielder, Michael Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the run is Benintendi, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third.
On the bag.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
Betts is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team... Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with...